When two girls spend a day on the water, enjoying the conversation, the drink, and the sunshine, it seems a perfect end to a great day with old friends when twilight descends on the harbor. But darkness turns a day of smiles into a sinister opportunity for a sexual predator who finds no barriers to his warped and violent desires. His personal fire rages a deep black so that everything must be dominated with fear and violence. What was a day to remember turns into a nightmare that will never be forgotten.
My name is Paul Irish. I'm a certified full-on instructor under the late great Sifu Larry Hartzell.
Personally trained by Larry Hartzell, one of Bruce Lee's original students, Irish travels internationally as an instructor and lecturer.
Personally, I've been studying the martial arts for about 38 years. I have studied all ranges of combat with and without weapons. Long range, kickboxing range, punching to trapping, to bridging the gap, to the grappling ranges. I've also created a principle called the crash and smash, which is my self-expression through Jeet Kune Do concepts.
Some of his students would never know, due to his humble ways, that they are learning a craft from someone who is in demand worldwide to teach Jeet Kune Do.
I hope that my students will be able to express themselves honestly and with confidence through their training in Jeet Kune Do concepts. In this scenario, we have a terrible situation. A girl goes down into a sailboat cabin to rest. She is then attacked by a sexual predator. This must be taken care of it with confidence and skill. We will show you how a city commander will do this. Left arm goes down, pinning the blade. The elbow manipulation, driving the blade into the face. Wiping. As you fall on top of him, stripping the blade, going to the well, to the belly, to the inner thigh. You can make your way safely while he's not making anything.
Step 1. Lock arm. Control knife.
In this extremely dangerous situation, there's not too much room for failure here. This blade is here. I need to bring my left hand in, turning it inwards, clamping that blade so he can't cut me anymore. At the same time, this hand is going to manipulate a little higher up on the elbow, pinning that blade down. It's pinned. So the first issue to be dealt with is the blade on the throat. This is probably the most serious point of this whole situation. What we would like to do is take our forearm, driving it down, clamping that blade, drawing it down to your chest level, getting it away from your throat, making him unable to cut you anymore.
Step 2. Wedge elbow. Strike blade to face.
At the same time, I've manipulated the elbow, forcing his head closer to the blade. You then wipe across the face or the throat, causing severe damage, causing him to roll. At the same time, we'd like to wedge our hand into the elbow, creating the ability for his face to come forward and the blade to go into the front of his face. At this time here, we would like to wipe the blade across the face, cheekbone, nose, or eye, or throat, and then following through, off the bed, rolling down to the ground in an almost mount position.
Step 3. Strip knife and escape.
As he's falling, I'm manipulating my hand to follow it in, to ride the forearm up, the web of my hand for the strip. Using the web of your hand, you're going to ride up the wrist and strip the blade. Coming down, going into the well, into the solar plex, into the artery in the inner leg. At this time here, we would like to strip the blade using the web portion of our hand and then thrusting a hammer fist down into the well, solar plex, and artery in the leg, making him unable to attack you any longer.
There's more chance for laceration or cutting, which obviously means that you can bleed out quite a bit easier. You can also damage the tissue underneath, not only the skin, but the organs as well.
Okay, in this situation here, this is extremely dangerous. You must be firm and solid in your technique and commitment. I need you to take your left hand, pinning the blade downward to your chest, holding that like a vice. As you can see, he can no longer cut you. The same time you've done this, you're going to manipulate the elbow inwards, causing the blade to come forward, redirecting it into his face. Now what I would like you to do is wipe to your left, causing lacerations onto his face and him falling down, following him down. Manipulating the outer palm of the thumb and grabbing the first knuckle of the finger. This time here, you're going to use the web of your hand, riding up the forearm for a strip, thrusting a hammer strike into the well, to the solar plex, and into the artery. At this time here, your problems are over.
When you can't walk away, the City Commando way.